Alright guys, we're back in Doki Literature Club, and I don't know if we're gonna finish the game in this video. I really doubt it. This game is very long, and I have not seen an ending. We haven't seen an ending yet. I don't know if we will. Maybe we could in this episode, but it's whatever. So anyway, I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri. Eh? Well, about, the first thing you said, manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Peter wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can get this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, BJ? But maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? Dot dot dot. I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Who did she call President? That was so weird. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, eh? I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. Dot dot dot. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests here, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Uh, would you like to come along with me? Um, if you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Asuka and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, BJ. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, BJ, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day's gonna be so much fun. Hey, BJ, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Um, hmm, she knows. Wow, that's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, BJ. I know how her you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. None of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Okay. You made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No. Eh? What's happening? Only you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, BJ. Goodbye, Literature Club. Glitchy letters. Oh, wow. Huh? I can hear you. Um, music playing audio. Huh? Okay. Is this the end of the game? Is this the end? What is this? What the heck is this? What is this? Um, I don't. Doki Doki Literature Club. Yay! Game ending! Finally! It took forever. And it took. Okay. Bye. Um, that's. Huh. That's, wow. Just deleting everything? Okay. Wow, this is interesting. I have no idea what's happening, but okay. We've reached the end of the game. Um, don't delete that. I like that screenshot. That's so funny. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Interesting. Okay. Uh, that was funny. That was funny too. Um, uh, I remember that. That was funny. Hi guys. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. That screenshot never happened. Unless, maybe, wait, hold up. Hi Monica. Are the great screenshots supposed to be like endings that we haven't gotten yet or something? Um, is it just removing everything now? Made with love by Team Salvato. Amazing. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error, script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. You gotta be kidding me. This video is only 9 minutes long. I want it to at least, like, do something. Like, okay, so, boy, this is gonna be so weird, but I could. What's in the characters folder? Same characters. Wow. Well, huh, uh-huh. This is awkward. Um, well, this video is 9 minutes long. Um, hmm. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I just reinstalled the game. I started over, as you can see. No saves. Everyone's here. We're gonna start a new game. Exact same things last time. We're basically going to avoid what we did in the first, I guess playthrough. Basically, we're going to see what happens when we keep Sayori in the game without having her, you know, disappear and, leave us. So, we're gonna try to keep her in the game. So, yeah. I say knowing her running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention to my daughter or so. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friends for her children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. I'm probably not gonna read this. You guys can read it. I'm probably not gonna read it. I just wanna. I overslept again. But I caught you this time, maybe only because I just had to stop and wait for you. And you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, BJ. But people stare at you for acting weird, and I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I actually don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, BJ, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told her already I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, I think yeah, this is basically the same game. I've read through all of this before. Um, we're basically just gonna, get back to where we were, which could take one more video, but yeah. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, And I know you're happy now, but I doubt the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you. I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess hearing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. So yeah, we're here at the school, and I put my things and stare blank at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Okay. I want to read it, but it's making, these videos way too long, I love reading it because it's, hilarious. Some of the dialogue's hilarious. I like it. But, seriously, we're on, episode 9 now. It probably should not have taken me this many episodes here to get to, to the end of the game. But it's whatever. See, I'm not seeking me cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell Sayori if she's an airhead. I'll let her alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, the section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Yeah. We know. ... Hi, Monica. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Yeah. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears can barely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. There's something you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, BJ. Monica smiles sweetly. Haha, yeah, it's great to see you again, too. We do know each other well. We really talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me just so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. You sit down, BJ. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? I also have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh wow! That's the third time I've done that. Natsuki lifts the 12th tray to reveal a dozen light, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Let's hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I run the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best thing and take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Yeah, I think you technically did. Sayori said, "Oh, maybe, but not for you know, dummy." All right. I kept up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returned to the table carrying his tea set. Yeah, I'm just gonna like skip. I don't want to like skip, like pressing skip. I don't think it lets you skip because like it's like kind of faded out. So probably not gonna let me skip, which I understand, I guess. So I'm just gonna spam enter, or spam the enter button because why not? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs, or you were leader of the debate club last year. Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. It's supposed to win is something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really do this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Okay. I want to keep reading the dialogue because it's unique. I like the dialogue, but I kind of have to skip it because if I don't skip it, this video is going to be like an hour long, and I don't want I don't want this video to be too long, but it's whatever. We already read all of this. I could cut most of it out if I wanted to, but we'll just keep going until we get to, I guess, the first poem we write. So, yeah. Let's all go home and write a poem, yay. So, yeah, we're about to write our first poem. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be really, really, really easy. Probably not, I don't know. We'll see. On for a go, straight me. Yay. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, they're fighting poems the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'll be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. BJ, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, BJ, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we walk home together. We think about the four girls that we saw, and then we write our first poem. Time to write a poem and pick words you think your favorite couple member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Yeah, we're going with Sayori this time. Um, Now I'm pretty sure I can just pick like I'm pretty sure most of these options are Sayori things. I don't know, friends, milk. Okay, whatever. We don't know here. Hair. See, I'm already getting like some of this stuff wrong here. Like, you see, vacation, heart, lazy, uh, jeez, blanket. Okay. Hmm. Natsuki's loud. I don't know who would wear lipstick. Clumsy. Yeah, Sayori's clumsy. Hurts. Okay. Special. Controllable. Okay. Sadness. Broken. Uh, Tears. Um, Death. Interesting. Um, Covets. Okay. So, alone. Okay. Bliss nibble the tone. Profit boop. Excitement. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Hi again, BJ. Yep. So we're about to write or give our poems. I don't think it matters. Well, actually, you know what? I want to be as precise as possible. So, um, we're going to. I think what we can do here is. I don't know if it matters who we pick first. So, um, we'll pick. Um, I guess we'll pick. Yeah, we'll pick Sayori first, and then everyone else. Yeah, so right here, we'll take a book from Yuri. Uh-huh. Natsuki's doing her thing. And looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I sit down. Yeah. So then we talk about the festival and other things. Um, so you're taking this really seriously. That's a good point. I guess we have cupcakes. We make cupcakes for the festival. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Cupcakes creative in my tummy. That sounded so weird. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. Yeah. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh my goodness! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. This is the literature club. Oh. Anyway, does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in club, you got less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I'm gonna my shoulder to see if Monica heard anything. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me. It's what I do best. That's a problem. You're still oversleeping every day. Not every day. Not very convincing. That's a secret. Come on. Just give me the benefit of the doubt. Looks like yours written all over you. How's it written all over me? You're clearly rushed this morning. Your hair is sticking out. I'm the fingertips down the side of Sayori's thing. I won't fall for that. Look, your brothers aren't sure either, and there's toothpaste on your cheek. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. I can see how much better it looks. You'll change your mind. Yay, this is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I'm still gonna fully close the button in your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I brought it. So, if you were buttoned it, you would have noticed so sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It makes my boobs get bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... I'm supposed to strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori pushes her arms out and pulls around. So if I keep it a button, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's fine, you know, but I didn't say anything embarrassing. Only if he's going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? My goodness. It's impossible to tell you sometimes. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't you share the poems you wrote now? Yay. Peach, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel so enthusiastic. Hello, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. I realize session ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Well, hi. Not Sayori's first. Wow. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Yeah. ... Oh my goodness, this is so good. Yeah, I love it. Sayori, you is overacting. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm sure if yours opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even not Suki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Yeah? I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a BJ poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugged the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, BJ. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying to do things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Okay, yeah, that means a way of thanking you. Yay, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Okay, dear sunshine, the way you tell my lines for it, Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Yeah, I think that's exactly the same thing like it was from part one. You couldn't do this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean, I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess it was an important argument. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yeah, we'll just go in order. Dot dot dot. Yeah, we've seen this one before. This conversation. I'm pretty sure. We've seen the poem too. Obviously, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, creatures can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Same thing as usual. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Well, just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah, exactly. Like in this poem, um, I set up a rhyme thing. I guess a bit more into it than I realized. I'm glad you learned something. Is that humor at that last moment? Um, yeah. Yuri, dot dot dot. Yuri shares the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Um, oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem. Yeah, what do you ask? I guess that's better than reading it. Did I just read my voice? I'm so sorry. Your prayers are facing your hands. It might take a while for you to get used to new people. Alright, specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is something. Yeah, it's 40 minutes, and we barely. We're like, see, like, goes under the light. I like the music, like how it changes for like some of the poems. I didn't get to hear it the first playthrough because I had the music volume down. Ghost under the light, the turns on my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. Flies it be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. These poems are nice, as they always were. I guess as they always are. Alright, I like the poem. Wasn't too sure. I usually write longer poems. Really glad you like it. So first I'm sharing. Here you went to ghost. Stories about a ghost. And soon left with nothing. I didn't solve that. That's impressive. Nothing really. Maybe you're right. I guess I'll keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay. Hi, BJ. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you and everything, if you're having stress for the club, I'm always listening. I'll keep that in mind. Much better off. Want to share your poem? I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, BJ. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It's not like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. Yeah, I bet it could be. I can feel that she likes exploring. Knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure we'll end up trying different things a lot. And it could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Yeah. Let's read it then. Hole in the wall, it couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes on his neighbor and your boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform. Probably not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. And performed aloud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's my writing tip today. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you trust where to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I guess around the room that was a little more stressful. Yeah, and they're being nice. Yeah, whatever. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. I have on Yuri and Natsuki. They generally exchange two sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles steadily. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissing the of poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You didn't have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Beta did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I'm not expected to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Nah, and Beach liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. And Siggy suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that BJ appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know they didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boots matched the girl's size bigger as soon as Peter started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, they just as I was standing there. BJ, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all complicated for no reason? Or convoluted? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. How can you explain that to her, BJ? But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, BJ? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be Help Me, Sayori! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, dying of any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How come the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? BJ, well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Not Sayori, what the flip? Why? How? What? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. That was so unexpected. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Micah smiles sweetly at me and caused my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'm glad to say it was worth it. It was alright mostly. BJ, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. Dot dot dot. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I asked myself with newfound determination. BJ, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew, you know, BJ, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. So, it looks like Sayori still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, second poem. Um, we'll do the poem. Jeez, we'll just do the poem. Love. Okay. Lucky. That sounds like a Monica thing. I doubt Monica is even like here. She's probably hiding under there again, or hiding under there just in general. I don't know. She probably is. I don't know. Whatever. Um, Playground. Okay. Um, Unending. Okay. Forgive. Mm. Cry. Laugh. Empty. Um, Fireflies. Silly. Uh, Fluffy. Okay. Sticky. Mm. Hair. Okay. Nature, anime, charm, portrait, promise, hurt, fame. Okay. Um, Electricity. Okay, interesting. Frightening. Okay. Okay, uncanny. Okay. Uh, Embrace. Nice. Let's go with uncontrollable. Okay. That went okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, BJ. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. So speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. That's my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Uh-uh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Uh-uh. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only two small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that I will lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. Oh wow, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Oh, I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell me to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little something like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Dot dot dot. That just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Uh, I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad and now have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. Yeah, a little double inside of us. This is the same thing as before, kinda. I thought she told me she was bringing me to the club before that, but you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So that straightened out Suki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... Eh? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blah about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hooks the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori timidly wraps around the wrapper and takes a bite. So good. Oomph. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sarah gets out of her seat and goes by Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Haven't you ever heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell wrong at least. Practicing piano. Piano? I was ready to play music as well, Monica. Well, I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, BJ. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. BJ. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies. What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. You're going to be to get the cup supplies. There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I want to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, BJ? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what's like what we're doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? What kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. BJ, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. Yeah, this is like the exact same thing. It's about performing them. I execute lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining fire beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous hum between my fingers. But to what ends I have summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously and talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. That's pretty unordinary contrast you keep so. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that it means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey, Vijay, this class over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. Alright. Video's gonna end here. This game is like next video. Well, it might be it, but I kind of doubt it, since this game is pretty long. So yeah, I made this video off here. This video's an hour long. Jeez, the past few videos have been like so long, but anyways, whatever. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.